level gymnastics. Fantastic, stretch like elastic. Back flips and split, it gets hardcore. We got a new category, parkour. It's all relying on things in your environment. How swift you traverse is a gift and a curse. Balance beam, so many talented teams. This is the place where you live your dreams.
Another glorious sunny day here in Central Florida. A little hot outside, and the action is certainly heating up inside here at the Johnson Center at the ESPN Widewater Sports Complex on the Walt Disney World Resort. Hi again, everybody. I'm Kevin Cork, and we welcome you to the 2011 Age Group Nationals Gymnastics Meet here at the Johnson Center at the ESPN Widewater Sports Complex. If you want to see outstanding gymnastics action, look no farther than right here. We have young athletes from all over the country ready to compete, and they come from as far away as New England and Georgia and Minnesota, even South Carolina and beyond, and they're all ready to see exactly what they can do here today. And by the way, we have all the major categories covered. We've got the vault, we've got bars, we've got beam, and of course, they'll be busy right here on the floor as well. Every chance we get the opportunity, we like to talk to some of the leadership and find out why events like this are so meaningful, and we are pleased to be joined by the gymnastics vice chair of the AAU, Shelley Proa. Why is it important for the AAU to put on events like this?
This is such a great opportunity, not only for children that are in the state that the event is hosted, but it brings together AAU gymnastics. Sports for all, forever is our motto. And we have kids here from all over the country getting to showcase what they've worked so hard all year to learn, all under the ESPN Wide World of Sports. It's just amazing. The coaches are proud, the families are proud. You know, we're just happy to be here.
And a terrific chance to also see some of the other top flight athletes from around the country and maybe gauge your level a little bit.
Oh, well, these athletes, we have beginner level gymnasts all the way through our next up and coming future, hopefully Olympians someday. So we have a little bit of everyone. AAU gymnastics is special because this is the only gymnastics event that is a national level for all levels of athletes. And we are finishing up today with our highest level, almost elite level gymnasts.
Should make for a terrific afternoon. Shelley, thank you as always.
Thank you very much.
Some of the names that you hear today may not ring a bell necessarily. Don't worry, in the future, they just might. And you may be saying, well, why is that? Well, the fact is some of these outstanding athletes go on to prosperity in this career field at the very highest levels. AAU Gymnastics famous alumni. Daniela Leyva, current USA team member, competing for the USA next week in Japan. How about Ronnie Ferris? Training for qualifying competition in the Centennial State of Colorado down at the U.S. Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs. And Kaylee Riles competed for the AAU from 1995 to 2000 for Great Lakes Gymnastics Ohio. Several AAU national titles to her credit. Springing forward as we check out the vault. That's coming your way next here on the ESPN Wide World of Sports coverage of the 2011 AAU Age Group National Championships.
Baseball tonight is on the road, live from the iconic ballparks of America. Our team breaks down the Sunday night matchup from the clubhouse, in the dugout, and on the field. Baseball tonight, live from the ballpark, Sunday at 7 on ESPN.
Be safe, drive smart. Check, Trevor, you got me?
Keselowski and Main are already into it.
All right, Brad, keep them pitched down. 22's up high here. Watch out in front, Brad. Trevor, big spin up top. Trevor, you still copy? Making a move.
Great. It's a duel out here.
One to go.
Neck and neck to the finish.
That was awesome. I know.
Jesse, you see the top 20.
You look pretty cool in 3D, except it makes you look like you put on some LBs.
12 jumps right off the table.
I think I look pretty good.
Right away, and this will be...
Well, you know, the camera adds 10 pounds, so in 3D it's like 20 or 30.
There are some major questions on the...
I'm the same way I was in high school.
Clearly at the quarterback...
Oh, so you were a Husky kid.
They have to play LSU, first game of the season at the Georgia.
Watch over 80 live sporting events in amazing 3D. Contact your video provider or visit espn.com/3D.
A picturesque day here in Central Florida as we welcome you back to our coverage of the 2011 AAU Age Group National Championship Gymnastics Meet. A chance now to take a look at the vault. And you may be wondering, well, how do they score the vault? Yes, it's obvious 10 is the very best, and you work your way backward from there. But If you're looking for the nuance, keep in mind it's all about the power, the precision, and how well you attack the apparatus. Look for that as a key to the scoring. In the vault competition, Abby Barnes representing America's Dairyland, that would be Wisconsin, doing pretty well. She was aggressive and she placed tied for 5th at 8.450. Not bad. Good enough, though, to tie with Hannah Burris. Now, if you had a chance to see Hannah Burris throughout the competition, you know how aggressive she can be. This is actually Burris's favorite competition next to the floor exercise, and she demonstrated it there at 8.45 as well. But if you like that, chances are you'll really like what Kirsten Valisic was able to do. Now, Kirsten has been in the open division just for a couple of years, and she says bars are her favorite, but it looked like the vault just might be an 8.925, good enough to have a very strong 4th place finish. How about 3rd? Michaela Redding out of Ozark, competing for extreme gymnastics. Michaela's just 15 years old. Her coach, Jessica Allen, had to be impressed with her performance on the vault. She says floor exercises are her best, but that was outstanding, a 9, good for 3rd place. Coming in 2nd was Alexa Cohen, once again out of the Commonwealth of Virginia. She's one of the older competitors at 17. She's been in the open division now for 4 years, and she was absolutely nails. Strong enough for a 2nd place finish with a 9.4, but if you thought that was impressive, how about Megan Love? Gotta love the love. 16 years old here in the open division, only 4 years competing at this level, and man, is she making the most of it. Floor exercise remains her best, but she had not 1, not 2, but 3 first place finishes, including the vault, and she scores the top in this division. The 2011 AAU Age Group National Championship meet continues after a break. Stick around as we focus on sticking the landing. The bars are next.
I think it's coming in really good.
Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna win this mustache contest.
Maybe. Good luck with the...
You're going down this year. See you in 2 weeks, pal.
There's only 2 things I love more than herding cattle, and that's beans and sports. And thanks to the Watch ESPN app, I'm always connected to live games and my favorite ESPN shows. The only predicament is deciding what to put on the big boy.
The new Watch ESPN app. The ESPN network's live on your phone and tablet.
What if I told you some marathons never end? That talent can elude us. That someday finally comes. What if I told you that a movie could change the way you look at sports? ESPN Films award-winning 30 for 30. Complete your collection or own the entire series. Blu-ray available exclusively at Best Buy.
And we welcome you back to the 2011 AAU Age Group National Championships Gymnastics meet here at the Johnston Center at the ESPN Water Sports Complex at the Walt Disney World Resort. You have company, and we appreciate you spending time with us. Time now for a look at how the bars are scored. Once again, 10 is the very best, and we work backwards from there. But you may be wondering, okay, bars are bars. What makes the difference in the minds and in the eyes of the judges? Okay, spins. Look for consistency, fluidity, and once again, sticking the landing. The bars competition always closely contested. Abby Barnes with an 8.4. Now that is a terrific score, and you might think that might be good enough for, say, 3rd or 2nd. Instead, in this afternoon's competition, it was good for a tie. With whom? Well, once again, with Hannah Burris. By the way, these 2 competitors also tied in the vault at 5th. Almost like a law firm of Barnes and Burris, both outstanding. They tied for 4th. How about third place in the bars competition? Well, look no farther than Michaela Redding out of Extreme Gymnastics. This is obviously the one event next to the floor exercise that she excels at. She was very strong with an 8.75. But as strong as that was, it was nowhere near as good as Kristen Valasek. She was this close, and I'm holding my index finger and my thumb barely a centimeter apart. That's how close she came to winning this competition in the bars, 9.225, but that was only good enough for second place because once again, Megan Love did just the little things. Again, keep in mind, it's the spectacular spins that the judges are looking for. Megan had just enough in the tank to win 9.250 to capture the bars. Don't go anywhere. We're coming right back with the beam competition. Remember, it's all about balancing and, well, more balancing. We've got that as we continue our coverage after this.